So, time to react to Nightingale, which originally was supposed to release last year. This has a release date. I'm very, very curious on this game. I saw 2 seconds of it. I will show you exactly what I mean. This is it. That's all I seen was the guy standing there, and I was like, "This looks good." Plus, I'm in 4K watching wise, so I don't know if it's gonna show up in 4K just because my monitor isn't the greatest, and I apologize for that. But let's get right in this reaction because this looks good. Wow, that is
The
actually gorgeous.
Feywilds await,
And it's
and
a
so
story game,
too
so
Nightingale. Awaken your
wow.
first portal and tread on towards that which is
Oh my
boundless,
god, that's
beyond
gorgeous.
the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and
Okay,
lacking.
now, we're gonna be fair, right? We're gonna be fair. Hold up. As every
Sequestered,
game, we're gonna talk about the open
struck by
world.
woe.
Alright? Now, for me, I don't mind open worlds. But, I know a lot of people, including me, actually, I will say, that don't like these open worlds that are too open, where there isn't enough to it. Now, that doesn't mean anything. We're looking at, 3 images to really be able to tell. This is the main one I wanted to point out. It's like you have this in here, and I think we see a few different things around here, but like, for example, let's say what's from here to here, right? We have a few different smaller things. It looks like that looks like an old like tractor or something, or I don't know. And then there's like this building type thing that isn't really a building. Makes me think that there's like some religious stuff that has to do with this. Like maybe it's like one of those old I don't know what they're called, but altars basically that are just outside kind of. And then there's this one over here, which is basically the same thing as this, and then it has balloons around it at the same time as this one does. The only thing I'm a little curious on is that it feels like the open world may be too open, but we don't really know. That's just a guess. So, keep in mind that even though that is a touch and that I don't really necessarily like games that are too open, I'm definitely interested in playing this so far within the 20 seconds I've been playing or seen, regardless of that. Yes, it sucks, but I would still be willing to play it 1000%. And if that was my only critique about it, then that's my only critique about it. That doesn't like for example, if you were rating it out of 10, right now this still would be 9, like a solid 9 if that was the only problem. Now we'll see, we'll watch and continue
Woe
and kind of
and lacking
see what happens. Ooh,
supplies.
my bad.
The question becomes
I do like okay, so you can chop down trees. I didn't mean to skip that
struck
far
by
back.
woe and lacking
I do
supplies.
like being able to okay, so you can like get food, I'm guessing, and stuff like that. So it's like a survival game too, where you can chop down trees, get supplies. Is there like a story to it?
The
Because that's what I
question
thought.
becomes, wilt thou be a survivor?
Or oh, I thought the question was gonna be like, would you rather be a survivor or? And he just didn't say anything. So you can build an entire house. Like that's cool and all, but is there no story? Because I thought there was a story. Not gonna lie. Like when I saw the beginning part, I was like, oh, this looks like a story game. Now I'm like, wait. I'm sure there's a story, but like, I don't know. You have cool outfits, awesome. So I'm gonna say that they have character design off of that, but we don't know because they didn't. Well, they haven't showed it yet necessarily, like actually character design. They really just showed us putting different clothes on two different characters, which could just mean that there's just two character selections. So let's keep watching.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Oh, wait, you get to create your own biome, and then it opens a portal to those biomes. I could do a forest type thing. That's interesting, actually. There probably isn't a story to it, though. That's the thing. And maybe there is. I can't tell yet. I'm more of a story type of person, so if it's just kind of like a survival game where you can make your own biome, I guess it is cool, right? Don't get me wrong. I feel like I could play this with friends and enjoy it. But I don't think it looks as good as it could.
realm cards will be necessary.
The enemies look really interesting so far. Like them, I'll call them monsters for now. They look interesting, I will say. I don't really know how I feel about the whole survival aspect completely, but I'm very iffy on survival games, right? Like I loved Sons of the Forest and the Forest, but like Sons of the Forest, I like playing with friends. The Forest, I can do solo. I can play with friends too. That's better, obviously, but I will say from like this game, I feel like I definitely would want to play with friends. I don't know exactly if there is co-op available. I'm still interested in it, but it seems like there would be because you see the three soldiers that were right there. Wow. This does look really interesting. Like I'm still interested in playing it. I do hope it is co-op for sure, and that there is more of a story to it, and it isn't just like explore, fight monsters, like kind of like the Forest is, or Sons of the Forest, one of the two. Um, or they attack you. You know what I mean? It's just kind of. I feel like that's always been like basic in a way. No offense to the Forest or Sons of the Forest. I love those two games. It's not like a bad thing necessarily. Sometimes games like that can be a good thing. Like I don't know if this game would be. I would have to play it to be able to really fully tell myself. But I think that's really all we're gonna watch today because I have to go. But thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know if you are interested in this game because I very well am. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.